Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I decided to mix up the music because why not? I don't have any other like good stream music. I need to find like a better playlist for music. So I just put on the Genshin OST. Hello, Gladius, hello, Phantom, hello, Andros, Magic Carp, Chrissy, and Sod. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? How you doing? I'm doing good. Ready for a shorter stream. My classes start tomorrow, so chill with TFT. Nice. Nice. Do I have the game launched? I don't. Fuck. Okay. Here's the thing, right? So I woke up today and I was like, I had a lot of things on my mind this morning because I wanted to take some notes on the talking stick, on that whole discussion, and then I also was like, I want to record the Focalors Easter egg and like get a clean recording of the English voice line, because I hadn't seen like a very clean boosted cut version of the English voice line because those NPCs don't shut the fuck up. So I did that, and then I was like, I need to do my HSR dailies, and so I haven't. I was playing Genshin earlier. It's just I closed it and then I never relaunched it. It's been a weirdly busy morning for me. I haven't done this in a while. I'm describing the Fontaine quest to my friend who doesn't play Genshin. It's just Danganronpa, but like, not. I've got 3 weeks until classes start. Well, good luck. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, I've got classes tomorrow. That'll be fun. I am screwed because one of my classes is a C++ class. And I rated my professor, and he has a 1.4 out of 5 on Rate My Professor, and I am scared. And it doesn't help that it's C++. I have never even touched a language like C++ before, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. There's technically 2 Easter eggs in that fountain? What's the other one? I know her, I know Focalors' voice line. I don't know what the other one is. Fontaine is easy to explain. It is easy to explain compared to the other shit in the Honkai verse, but also it's just goofy. You don't think that's a real game, that's a real like quest, but nope, it is. The fountain syncs with the OST. Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's just a neat attention to detail. The freaking the goddamn Focalors line. I'll show you guys that here in a bit. Yeah, I could probably do that. So what we're gonna do first and foremost, while my game is loading, I'm gonna show you the voice line for those that haven't seen it. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen this. Okay, let's pause that. Shoe settings. Not settings. That's not the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Give me a second. Ha! OBS, stop being weird. OBS is struggling. Give me a second. I clicked on the wrong button and now OBS is not responding. Don't do this to me. Please, OBS, come on. There you go. Here we are. That's it. Okay. Display capture. Show you not my streaming dashboard. Okay. Transition. We're good. Here we go. Okay. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen this. But so if you go into the middle of the fountain, right, of the fountain Lucine, I think it's called. It's the fountain right outside of the Opera Epiclese. If you go into the middle of the fountain outside of the Opera Epiclese, and you wait for a bit, you'll hear this.
So interminable. So lonely. Just how much longer?
So that's what you'll hear. Granted, it'll be much quieter because this recording that I did, one, I had to cut around. I had to cut around all of that. Because I had to like cut multiple takes together because that's the NPCs in this area don't shut the fuck up. But also, it's very quiet. If you do and go listen to this for yourself, it's very, very, very quiet. So that's like boosted by like 30 decibels, or something dumb like that. So are those the voices of the dead people? Not necessarily. So what the phrasing that was used specifically for the fountain is that's where all of the water in Fontaine eventually ends up. So it is Focalors, and we can confirm that by her voice is the no matter what language you're in, it's always Focalors' voice actor. In this case, this is definitely Amberly Connors. If you pay attention to it, you could definitely hear it. And if you listen to all the other dubs, it's always Focalors' VA. So it's Focalors here. It's not the voices of the dead people. But that can happen because this fountain is where all of the water, all of the hydro energy eventually ends up. That was what Lynette said about this fountain specifically, and that's why it's so special. Yeah, let me just straight up demonstrate it right now. So yeah, that's Focalors crying. Which is sad. Yeah, if we chill here for a second. You'll eventually hear it. I might have to turn off music. Yeah, I'll probably have to turn off music, but it does exist, trust me. I don't know why it's not triggering. I don't want to go into audio because that always freezes my game. But yeah, it exists. It's weird. In order to like really be able to hear it, you have to, one, have a character that has a quiet idol. That's why my recording has Nahida. And that's why I was using Nahida, is because she has the quietest idol in the game.
Sounds good to me.
You also have to turn off music and SFX and crank voice volume. And then maybe you'll be able to hear it. And then again, I had to boost it by 30 fucking decibels. These fountains are so cool. I love this. Like the statue in Ruka. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Rukhtavata, the statue of the Seven Whispers. But what's weird is I think the statue whispers were filed under SFX volume and not.
I wonder where humans come
Oh,
from.
that's cool. That's so cool. I like that.
Huh?
That's really cool. I haven't played since 3.6. I need to catch up. I would recommend it because Fontaine is freaking awesome. This is incredible. But yeah, it's very dark, and all of a sudden it's just she's just crying. Who knows why? So like what's interesting is so the words that she says, and I think I've settled on this. I couldn't tell what she was saying earlier, but now I think I've settled on the fact that she's saying so interminable. Which interminable is like a word for like a long time. So she's pretty much saying it's been so long, all that stuff, and she's saying it's like so lonely, which is interesting. But like, I also find that funny because like, ma'am, you're only like 500-ish years old. Compared to some other archons, bro, you're doing fine. It's it's just really funny to me. But it's awesome characterization for her. Because like we get such a good, like, that Easter egg nails it into our heads of what Focalors' character actually is, which is to say, she's incredibly alone for some reason. Like, she distances herself from her people, even though she's this big figurehead. She distances herself and is incredibly lonely for one reason or another, and that's why she acts the way she is. That's not her genuine self, and we got hints of that throughout the quest, but that really nails it in the head that she does not like being where she is. She wants it to end, whatever it is. My name is Mallard Day, a researcher with the Fontaine Research Institute. According to Miss Bousset's original plan, Capellius and Capellia are clockwork mecha dedicated to the art of dance. But after I took over the project, I also added in some of my understandings of new Merusi. So, as you can see, not only are they good, but they are also highly capable fighters. Okay. Maybe she distances herself to not feel hurt when she loses them. That's a really good interpretation, because we know that the prophecy holds more water than you would expect, right? Get it? Holds more water. Like, the prophecy has, I think Focalors believes in it. Neuvillette definitely has some belief in the prophecy. So maybe that's what she's doing. Maybe she so heavily believes that the prophecy is actually going to come true, so that when everybody does dissolve into the primordial sea, she's just gonna, like, because she distance herself, that, yeah, it'll hurt less when everybody does die, which is not healthy. Like, get her some help, bro. I feel bad for her. Speaking of the prophecy in the world quest, they speak about another prophecy. There was like 2 prophecies, right? Everybody dies, or everybody dissolves into this primordial sea. I need this one, and like they'll become one, and it gives me very. Which one do I need? I think I need Dirge. I didn't do any of the quests, but it is talked about briefly in the world quest. Which one do I need? Capellius. Spare clockwork component. Yeah, no, I definitely know there's more to it, and that's why I want to do one of the world quests, but also, it's just... Yeah. It is talked about in the Archon quest very briefly. It's brought up. Dirge of Capellia, a play with the Osha, charge clockwork mecha Capellia. So I need to do Dirge. Try Dirge. I don't know how this fight is gonna go. I don't know who I need in this fight. I just have all reliable going on here. Oh, it's so cool.
Stabilize!
Rain out. Finds your fate.
One with nature. Gah! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Order guide you.
I like how it's called side eye. Yeah, this is incredible B-roll footage. Whenever I do make a Fontaine video, because I have a couple of ideas floating around already.
Solidify!
Whenever I do make a video, and this is definitely going to be B-roll in that footage. That's a really easy fight, though. My God. There we go. Lynette. Here you go, ma'am. Oh, I need one more Lumiduce bell. Fuck. In-game sound is too loud? Why? Oh, because I turned it out. Never mind. Sorry. I turned it up when I was recording. So which world quests are you going to be doing? That's a good question, actually. Which one do you think I should do first? I think there's the Melazine one. There's a couple. Which one should I do? Start with the Melazine quest? Okay. Let me go find some more of these things real quick. Yeah, okay, we'll do the Melazine one. And then we'll go from there. I think we might just end up doing the Melazine one. That's like all we'll be doing. I think they should have respawned by now, I think. Yes. You're making my tea? Making tea? Good luck. Have fun. I guess. Good luck. I don't know why I said that. It's not like tea is hard to make. There's around 4 acts. We might not do all of it. We'll do some of it. Melazine, the one in Fontaine City, Virgil Quest, and the Ocean Quest. Okay, got it. Lynette, ascend. Whoop. Oh wait, what the fuck are these? Clockwork mecha? Where? All right. Fuck. How much Stardust do I have? I just want to get Lynette up. I don't have time for this bullshit. Yeah, I guess let's check it. How hard are these guys to fight? Good luck. The tea is dangerous. Yeah, don't like, I don't know, fucking. Yeah, don't poison yourself or something. I don't know. Yeah, I have a couple of ideas for videos. I think like the first video I want to do, funnily enough, is a video on the talking stick. Right? Because that's such a weird. It's such a weird description, and it's Natlan, which we have not gotten any information on until now. So like, I feel like that would be a very, very good starting place. My friend said Nouvellette looks like Albedo's big evil brother. I mean, I don't see it at all, like, in the slightest. I guess fluffy? And that's like it? That's where I can see it stopping, is just they're fluffy. Oh, Blue Cat, welcome. Drop, thank you. Okay, the mechanical fuckers are everywhere. These will not be hard to collect.
One with nature.
Come here, you shit. There you go.
Time to go.
Give. Thank you. They don't drop very many though, which is interesting. How many do I have already? Ooh. 6. Okay, this will be quick. I am going to ascend Lynette once, and then we'll get onto it. We'll get onto the quest. I don't even know where the quest starts, to be completely candid. We're working on it. We're working on it. God, I'm not used to having stamina. What the fuck is this shit? Which quest are you gonna do? The Melazine quest. Close to the set. Oh, is it the one that's right next to the Statue of the Seven? Okay. I'm assuming it is this one. Oh, a lot of these fuckers.
The wind knows.
Rain outlines
And
your fate.
do keep in mind, we might not do
Let me
all of it
lead you
today
along.
because, again, that's all. I have classes tomorrow. I don't want to do another 6-hour stream.
Into the wind.
Oh, okay. Elinus. Where's Elinus? Close to this Statue of the Seven? If you can't tell, I have not explored Beryl at all. Okay.
Stabilize.
Oh yeah, we already talked about that, Hez. We have already talked about that on stream. I tweeted it out. I tweeted a cleaned up, an amplified version of the Easter egg. I'm too late. It was like the first thing that we did. Don't worry. Do not worry.
Maybe it'll spring back to life.
If you want to hear a very good like rip of it, and it's on my Twitter. That was like the first thing I did when I woke up this morning. Where the fuck is Lynette? I keep having troubles finding her
Toodaloo.
in my list. There she is. Oh my god. I need 2 more. Spare me, please. Oh my god. Where? Oh, okay, right outside of Poisson. I must ascend her. Yes, that is what I'm doing before we continue. The character list is getting too long. They really need to do something about the UI, because like it worked in Mondstadt and Liyue, but like it already started getting a little bit too long when we were out in like in Inazuma. Now like there's just so many fucking 4-stars that it's so crowded. It's getting impossible to find anybody. They give us a search function, yeah, or something. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't even be too against making this the default screen. Like, make this the default screen, and then I can just go, oh, where is Lynette? She's right here. and then like a details button or whatever. I would not be opposed to that. I mean, it's like not great UI design, but with how clustered the cast is now, or cluttered the cast is now, it's probably for the best.
One with
Or
nature.
yeah, search function
No, my sword!
would be preferable.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Huh?
There we go.
Go! Jackpot.
Now we're good.
Silly chirp.
Look at that.
My processing speed. My
There it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely just at least want to build her. I don't know how much. Something about processing speed? Something like that. I don't know. What does that take you? I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find it, first of all. I have no idea, like... I'm assuming it's right over... Nope, not right there. Why am I... Oh, it's telling me to talk to Catherine. Stop this navigation. Start recording. Will you have the VOD up? Assuming I don't make a dumbass joke that gets the VOD taken down, yes it will. Right here. Okay. Go with the paintings. There it is. I'm gonna say this one more time. Give it back.
Phew.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't talk to her like that. Pout. We'll try to warn you. I have learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. Hey sis, she isn't talking. Kaikos? Whatever. Not that there's anything more to talk about anyway. Let's just go take the stuff and go. Must protect Mazalins? Yes. Come on, little one. There's no need to make that face. Why do we take this job again? Ugh, whatever. Hey, Kaikubad. What are you doing? Just watching over there. Let's toss her the boss's Mora, then let's take the paintings and go. Do we have to, though? He doesn't know what we're doing. He doesn't know what we're doing this far out. Why don't we just take the Mora and... How do they put it again? Favors are more important to deals than Mora. Hey, what are you guys doing? Where did you pop out from? Looks like you're bothering this young lady. Her bothered? We're just here to buy some artwork, you know. Buying? How much were you gonna pay for one? 500,000 Mora? 550,000? 600,000? Wait, you didn't have any hard figures at all? By the way, Celestia is supposed to be between Fontaine and the ocean. It's one, it's not an ocean, it's an inland lake, and two, maybe. I think that's kind of, it's where we placed it a while ago. But like, I have a feeling it's still in Fontaine. It's just an area we haven't gotten yet. Because we're definitely going to get expansions to Fontaine that's going to fill in that weird-ass gap. Because that gap is too awkward to just stay there. Well, it's not our fault. This Melusine won't talk. Well, if she doesn't want to talk to you, then she doesn't want to sell. You're just here to take her stuff, aren't you? This is a fair exchange. A fair and a square exchange. We're not going to shortchange her. And what's this to you anyways? That gap is most likely going to be Leo and Seymour stuff. God, please don't let it be more Seymour. I am done with Seymour, dude. I will gladly take more Leo shit, but dude, I am fucking done with Seymour. I love that place. It overstayed its welcome. I don't need it anymore. Nonsense. Paimon heard a guy over there talking about taking the Mora. More sand. Fuck. Told you to watch your mouth, you. Does it really matter? Haven't we already always solved things this way up until now? In the end, it's Simmer that will engulf everything. Truly, oh my god. It's not this fucking lake. It's gonna be everything. It's not gonna be the lake that's gonna like flood all of Teyvat. It's just gonna be Simmeru. It's just gonna be Simmeru. Probably it'll be rainforest. Thank fucking pray to that. Holy shit. Could you ever shut up? We don't have the time to involve unrelated people. Besides, what are you looking at? Nothing. Buzz off. You're butting into legitimate business here. If not, I'm afraid we may have to resort to less savory methods to settle this. Try me. That's enough. Is that a choice? Whoa, that's enough. Don't take that tone with me. What happens to those who break the law on my foot? Who do you think you are anyways? I'll say this one more time. Stay out of this. This is between us and the kid. Look like there's no reasoning with you. You're the one who's disrupting a legitimate business transaction here. Whatever, this is getting annoying. You two with me. What did I say? I know things would come to this in the end.
Into the wind.
Get shit on. You cannot face the force of my Hutao. As a man once said, sand is coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. The map is shaping up to be a half moon shape. Yeah. They made these Eremites? That was not tanky. What the fuck are you talking about? You okay? I'm fine, thank you. I'm not very good with dealing with such people. You're very impressive. Well, we are well-honed professional adventurers after all. People like that can't hold a candle to us, that's for sure. Are you fighting them with a level 1 up seriously? Like That's a Celestia. That's a weird view of Celestia we're getting up there. What the hell is that? It's a Melusine side. What are you talking about? We have known about these guys for a while now. No, I don't mean his skills. Anyway, he was the only one fighting. You were just watching. Point out how useless Paimon is. Let's go, Melusine. Well, Paimon's a guide. We're just splitting the work, you know, right, Whaley? Actually, we've said a lot before, but what should we call you again? Mamere. My name is Mamere. I was painting here, but... Ooh, so Melusines can paint too? Yes, I do. Every day, in fact. Because painting the things that I want to brings me happiness. Well, aren't you a painter then? Yeah, she is. I don't know what you're talking about. It's such a foreboding Celestial. Oh my god, and you can really tell how low poly it is. That is such an awful model. I don't even think it's textured. It's just a gray, like... Oh my god, that's... Okay. It's hard not to pay attention to it. I see. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, but I guess so. Why would they bother to texture something you're not even supposed to be? But, like, now that we're getting closer to it, we're getting so much closer to it. Yeah, I would expect it to eventually get a texture, just like it, because it looks out of place now that we can actually get this close to it and see that it is not textured. Question mark? Anyway, let's help gather up the painting tools first. Consider how... Wait. Anyway, let's help gather up the painting tools first, Whaley. Considering how short her hands are, Paimon can't even imagine how she'd hold a brush. But your hands are shorter than mine. Thank you. It would take a long time for me to clean up. You helped Mamere pick up the scatterings. Okay. Well, looks like we're more or less done. Good job, Paimon. It was mostly me doing the work. You barely did anything, Paimon. Let's go, Mamere's fucking slaying. Hey, it's called the vision of labor. Even Momo's doing his part. Sassy little Melusine. I love her. I love Mamere. She's awesome and is pointing out how useless Paimon is. Speaking of which, what were those people actually trying to do? Them? They wanted to exchange Mora for the painting in my hands. So they wanted to... Wait, then they were here to buy your art after all, weren't they? Uh-oh, what do we do? Sounds like we had good intentions, but we ended up interrupting a business transaction you were having. Business? I don't think you could call it that. Don't both sides have to exchange things the other needs in order for it to be called business? I don't need Mora, so that wasn't business. You don't need Mora? Wait, you're not some sort of renowned painter, are you? Renown? Does that mean that people know about you? I guess I count, then. Previously, a stranger claiming to be an art collector or something asked to exchange a large sum of Mora for my artwork. A self-proclaimed collector came to you, and they cited a high price to boot. No wonder you said you didn't need Mora if Paimon could sell our paintings for that much. Can you draw too, Paimon? Not really, but maybe with some hard work starting today. I reckon it's too late for you. Paimon knows, but oh, this makes her so envious. That said, who's the collector you were talking about anyways? A rather cool person, and quite gentle too. If you hadn't suddenly mentioned Mora, I would have just given him the painting as a gift. Why do these tall people always love talking about that stuff? That is Celestia in the background, and I can't keep my eye off it because it's so ominous and weird and close. It's so close, dude. It's so close. We're so close to Celestia. Yeah, you can't... I don't think this is a matter of height. There's just a fucking bird in the background. Okay. Of course. After all, Mora is... Well, actually, Paimon doesn't think you can evaluate art solely based on Mora either. Mamere, could Paimon have a look at your paintings? Paimon is curious about the value of art, I presume. Hey, Paimon's not always talking about that stuff. This is appreciation. Appreciation of art. Nothing else, right? Just jump to it. We totally could. People on private servers have done that before. If you're so interested, Paimon, why don't I just draw a portrait for the two of you? Another Paimon portrait? Let's go. Yeah, would you really? You helped me chase those troublesome people away, and you helped me gather up my painting tools. I've actually been wondering how to thank you all this time. It's just... Would a painting be too odd of a thank you gift to give? No, of course not. Right, Mamere? Right, Mamere. Could we give you some directions regarding the painting, by the way? Sure. But before that, I'll need to repack my painting tools. Those people knocked my paint buckets over, so there's no way I can work from here. I can work here. I'll need to make a trip home first. Whaley, Paimon, could you wait for me in the village? I'll clean up over here and head down soon. The village? Hello, Zella. Welcome. Yeah, we're right next to Celestia in this angle. It's so weird. Celestia being close is like being close to a nuke. It's very ominous because we know what they can do. Although, I don't know if we're still like in a time period where they could nail us. I don't know how we're gonna spend 8 patches in Celestia. I don't think we're gonna spend 8 patches. And if we do, there's gonna be some space shit bullshittery. They're AFK. Yeah, they kind of are. I would say it's like being like we're within nailing distance, but I don't think that's a threat anymore. Well, but like the sustainer is still kind of around, so who knows? Right, it's our home. We call it Merusi Village. You just need to swim down from over here and then keep going forward. Okay then, let's go. Yeah, because we can... Yeah, Nahida implied. Yeah, exactly. Merusi Village. Whoa. The calm before the storm. Yeah. They definitely will not be staying dormant for very long. Yes, Sod, you can go underwater now. Only in Fontaine, though. Gotta download it. It's fucking huge. It's like, what? It was like 60 gigs, the update? It was like 66 was needed to unzip it. It was like 40-ish. Quote, a very warm place. Okay. Yeah, it'll definitely be an overnight download because yeah, it's a little saucy. It's a chunky little update. I would explore back there, but I have a Sealy to I have a Sealy to do. We'll come back here, you little shit. There we go.
Brings a smile to my face.
We got the teleport waypoint. Sweet. Evening, Maria. Welcome. Talk to Mamere. How does she beat us here, bro?
Nature.
Missing Zila, aren't we? Hey, I have been doing that ever since I started playing HSR. It's not good. Because for a long time, I was trying to, I would call, like, in my footage that I have of my playthrough from the very beginning of, what's his face?
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
Like, from my footage at the beginning of HSR, I would call Zila Sealy sometimes. And now the flip has been switched, where, like, I will, I'll call Zila Sealy in Sealy's Zila's, and it's awful. You're from the outside. Welcome, but I don't have any flowers to give you right now. Flowers? Oh, come on, there's no need to be so formal. Oh, okay. In that case, let me just welcome you very, very enthusiastically to Merusi Village. Welcome. Thanks a lot. Yep, I'm very enthusiastic, so whatever you want to know, I'll tell you all about it. Nice. In that case, could you tell us a bit about Merusi Village? Sure I can. Kosenzena. I could play it on mobile, but I'm getting an SSD today to actually play. I need to install an SSD. That's my that's on my like to do. Is to get a genuine SSD just for Genshin, or just for games at least. Because no, I don't have an SSD. That's why my loading times are so slow. What year is it? Shut up. Shut up. I have HDD, but it's mostly because I've never gotten around to upgrading to an SSD because I've never necessarily needed it. Because like I'm fine. Did you buy all that stupid crap and not an SSD? Yeah. Well, cause like I never think about it, right? Cause I I never think about it. Because like I just deal with slow ass loading times. Yeah, I just get used to it. One of these days, I need to do it. I need to do it. But they're also so expensive. I don't want to spend that much on storage. Because like my 4 terabyte HDD is like, I got that for like $50. And SSDs are so much more expensive. It's the cheapest part to upgrading a PC. Yes, but also I would rather like upgrade something else. And yeah. Play at like 15 FPS. SSDs will not change your frame rate. It's just loading times. Everyone here is a wonderful Melusine, so if you're a good person, you'll definitely be welcomed here. I'm a good person, I guess. Paimon is too. And that's good to hear. What should I say next? I forgot. But I remember that the ending was, I hope you enjoy your stay here in our village. Nice. Shall we have a look then, Willie? We'll see you later, Cosenzina. Cosenzina. We'll say that. Yeah, I got my so all of my footage goes onto a 4 terabyte hard drive. I have 5 terabytes of storage. So my 4 terabyte drive that all of my footage lives on was like $50 or something dumb. It was incredible. $60 for a 1 terabyte SSD. Maybe SSDs have dropped in price since the last time I looked at them. Well, because like I haven't done genuine research into prices in my mind is still stuck in the era where DDR4 was new. Like that's what my mind is stuck in, is DDR4 is incredibly expensive because it's brand new. So in my mind, SSDs are still like incredibly expensive and not worth the price, but they're not. They're much better now. And you're doing coding? Yes, I am, but everything else I'm up to date with. It's just prices are what I'm like stuck behind. I'm telling you, it's that damn wizard game. No. I haven't been playing that game very much. It's mostly been Baldur's Gate. Okay. And this has been a problem for me since I started building computers.
Go!
Like the only thing I'm up to date with now at this point is graphics cards, because graphics cards. I'm going the wrong way.
Huh?
Did you wait swallow? Yeah, exactly. That's what my brain tells me when
Go!
I don't need an SSD because I don't need to do that.
Huh?
I see the orgy part. No, I am 50 hours into the game and I'm still in Shara's Gauntlet. The only person that has made moves on me is Lae'zel, but she's the easiest person in the game to yeah. Really, Paimon? Mamere? Are you surprised, Paimon? And happy that we have met again after all this time? Well, it hasn't exactly been a long while since we last met. Actually, how did you get back sooner than us? We didn't see you at all either. Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is Baldur's Gate. Yeah. It's a thing that happens. That can happen if you choose to do so. It's incredible. It's more of a dating sim than anything. Baldur's Gate is more of a dating sim. And, like, it's so dumb because, again, I am 50 hours into that game and I haven't even gotten to Baldur's Gate. The city that the game is named after, I'm not even there yet. I'm still doing the Moonrise Towers bullshit, and I'm 50 fucking hours in. I have to say the dating and sex quests are what turned me off. It's definitely not for everybody. I mean, you don't have to do them. You can definitely just be an asexual like king if you want to, but yeah, you definitely have to do anything. Or just say save scumming. I save scumming because I just don't want people to die. That's the only reason why I save scum. Well, all right then. Also, is this Merusi Village? All the houses are kind of small. Maybe you've got Melusine Chef, a Melusine Adventurer, or a Melusine Architect who specializes in building Melusine houses in this village. Hey, Mamere, what does your house look like? My house is pretty and quiet. It's a good place to paint. Come on, it's this way. Let's get rid of these. Kava would love the Melusines. Hold on. How many primos do I have? I have 280. Okay. Shop. I have quite a small Farina fund. It looks my Farina fund is depressing. I have 34. Why did my game close? I call it trauma, but you could call it cultured. What do I got? I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 36, 36. You're free to play. I try to limit my spending in this game. Like I'll use I'll save what's given to me. Just coming in 4.2. Who the fuck is 4.1 then? Ha. I have not looked at banner leaks extensively, so I have no idea what it's gonna be. Because I know I'm saving for Frina, and then after that, 4.1 is new yet. Okay, got it. I'm dumb. Oh yeah. Oh, Risley. Yep. I forgot about that. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Farina after that, and then after Farina, we're saving for Arlecchino. I want to get Risley and Nubilet, but I only got 60 wishes. Who do you want most, though? That's who you wish until you get them, and then you could throw everything else into the second one. There's also some rumors for Hu Tao. I have C1 Hu Tao, and I dumped too much money into that, so I'm good. I don't need more Hu Tao. As much as I love Hu Tao, I don't need more Hu Tao. It smells weird. That can't be. I followed the formula Carrot Boss gave me exactly, so it should smell normal. Sea basin for 3 years I've added dead frogs. It seems cool, but I need the same for Farina. Yeah. Especially after finding out that Easter egg exists in the Fountain of Lucine. Dude, yeah, I want Farina. I feel bad for her. I'm completely fucked because I want Duvilet, Farina, Chlorond, Navia, and Arlecchino. Who is Chlorond? I only know Chlorine. Anyways. Navia and Arlecchino. Navia and Chlorine, maybe. I like her. But, I don't know if I want her as a character. Neuvillette, I'm also tempted, but I have my eyes set specifically on Farina and Arlecchino. Nuvi gives me Welt vibes with that cane. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I was like, seeing the cane caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. Anyway, what are you doing? Do you need help? It's a potion, and it's a formulating potion. One that'll help lots of people. So you're a potioneer then? Not yet, I'm just an assistant to a master potioneer. Her name is Carabas, and I, Vernata, still have much to learn for her. Aside from the crying and the fountain. Also that Farina is very nice and kind, and I find it odd how she acts with humans. Yeah. Again, my theory is that she's intentionally cold and distant and like a bitchy and bratty when she's in front of humans because she genuinely cares for her people. And she doesn't want it to hurt nearly as much as it would if she got close to them. Too bad Navia is a Geo Claymore. Hey, give her a chance. We don't know what she does yet. Maybe she's good. There are so many things I still don't know. I'm just working as hard as I can to help her make potions. Also, I've told you my name, but I don't know yours yet. Paimon's Paimon. He's Whaley. Her persona is higher than thou. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's the role she puts on stage. I do wonder what Farina is. She can't be a Melazine because of conflicting timelines, but she could be an Oceanid. I don't think she's an Oceanid. I think she's just Farina. In the same, like, was a human? I don't think so. Consider, like, because I was about to say, like, maybe Farina is Farina in the same way that Venti is Venti, but Venti is still like was a wind spirit at some point. Geo or Morax is something. Maybe, like, I mean, I don't think A is specifically anything. They were just sisters that are very powerful, but they're not humans. Nahida is a fucking branch off Irminsul. Whaley, that's a slightly strange name. Yep, it is, and it gleams like gold, but it's very friendly. Pleased to meet you. There isn't There's a lot of theories as to where Morax came from. A lot of people say that he's a Vishap or something draconic. There's a lot of theories about. How'd you get the fountain Easter egg? Stand there. You have to have completed Act 2 of the Archon quest. Stand there. In order to hear it, it's very faint. So in order to hear it, turn down sound effects and sound effects in game, like everything except for voice volume. Crank that as much as you can and just chill in the middle and wait. Ooh. I know potions smell and taste bad, but they can help a lot of people and cure many illnesses. Yeah, we're gonna be the guinea pigs. Hell yeah. We're gonna be the clinical trial. But we can't get sick and we don't like drinking strange things. Over time, people stopped helping me taste my potions, and that's been a big problem for me. It isn't dangerous. It's fine. We don't get poisoned by them. So you shouldn't either. That's not necessarily how that works. Well, at least in theory anyway. There are a total of 3 potions that need testing. One will help people fight better. The other will keep people feeling warm. And the last one, is that just alcohol? One will help people fight better. The other will keep people feeling warm. That reminds me of the wine that the people of ancient Mondstadt during Andrius's blizzard. It reminds me of that. The last one, I'm not sure how to put this, but Kirabas says that it can help people understand the truth. That's what she said anyway. I'm still not sure what it means. Adderall and alcohol. Just fucking liquid Adderall. Yeah, this one will make you fight better. Just give it a liney. It's like, here's your medication, my guy. You're good. ADHD guy gets the fight better potion. It just makes him better at everything. That does sound dangerous. No, it's not dangerous. Anyway, would you like to help? If you would, I'll take you to the test site now. There's a test site? Shit, okay. Doping, alcohol, and hair. Yeah, no, it's not Adderall, it's steroids. It's just straight up steroids. Why the fuck is heroin understanding the truth? Melazine pharmaceutical. Yeah, exactly. Stop it. I need to get a new boom arm. This shit is awful. Don't go drinking yourself into danger. That's the plan. A while later, you arrive at the beach. You see some weird shit? Yeah, I get you. I believe never used heroin. Some Melazines can see stuff we can't. What would they see if they became drunk? Oh god, that would be awful. Just question like everything when you come across a drunk Melazine. Thank you. Let's try the first potion type then. Don't drink too much of it, Whaley. Just spit it out if something feels off, okay? Don't worry, Paimon. I'll be fine. Paimon's just worried, you know. I'm ready. Pass me the potion. This one's called the Super Duper Potion. What? Is that fucking from Mario or some shit? Like, it sounds like something from Mario. And it'll make you super strong. Well, in theory, at least. Drink it in one go. It has a pungent odor that's hard to bear, but it tastes sweet and sticky, and it isn't hard to swallow. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. Add a direction, then you wait until some breacher premises become active. Shut up, Ranger. Oh, these things.
Rain outlines your fate. Time to go.
There's another one? Where did that one come from?
Go.
I thought there was only 3.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
It's just an energy drink.
Witness the captain.
She just gave us a Red Bull. This is the potion's effects? No, that's just how we do it here. Primos. Just spawned in? Okay. I don't know why I did that. Ooh, waypoint? Should I grab the waypoint? I'll do that later. So did you defeat those creatures so easily because of the super duper potion? I didn't feel much, but it was pretty sweet. But it smelled terrible. How is that so? Did I get something wrong? Thought we slowed down. At least it wasn't poisonous. We could take that as a win, right? Alright then, let's bring the super duper potion testing to a close first. Next, let's try this coasty toasty potion. Did you come up with these names yourself? No, I'm no good at making up names, so I just let others help me come up with much better ones. Well, don't say that, really. And for something like potions, the name should let you know what it does right away, right? You would think. Thanks, modern pharmaceuticals, giving it names like fucking just brand names. I would love it if my medications were like genuinely called Focus Pill or something dumb. Like, I've never heard that before, but you're right. That's what a master potioneer should be like. Anyway, are you ready to test this potion? Sure, let's start. Oh boy, this one smells like a disaster too. Chill pill for anxiety. Take a chill pill. Theoretically, this coasty toasty potion should spare you from the effects of the cold and keep you warm. Yeah, probably. Would help kids understand what they do. Yeah, true. But no, we got a Oxycontin. Yeah, we get really dumb pharmaceutical names or at worst brand names, which okay. Take the potion from Veronata. It smells like dusty, musty old leather. You hesitate for a moment before drinking it all in one gulp. It's not as bad as not a bad tasting drink, being spicy with hints of cinnamon and ginger. Reminds me of a crackling fireplace on a rainy day. Otherwise, however, your body has no reaction to it. Afterwards, you rest for a while at our instruction.
Into the wind.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a
Stop spawning in. That's rude. I would love it if the music didn't stutter. That would be great. Because I love the music. What if like something goes wrong when we try the like all of them like intermix? Because we're just taking multiple, we're just taking multiple drugs all at once that don't have an effect on us. But like, what if they do have an effect when they all are in our system? Okay, so it's attracting shit. Yeah, but because the potion made me all coasty and toasty, you know? Alright, aquatic animals do mistake warm things for the sun, which will attract them. That means the potion worked. Paimon really doesn't get how that aquatic animals... Weren't those pyro slimes? I see. Hallucinogenic side effects. Alright, I'll write it down. Okay. Sure. I've written it down. Well, at least it wasn't completely ineffective, but its effects were terrible. It made huge crabs look like pyro slimes this time. But what if a more dangerous monster comes along now? Did you see it? Oh, did Paimon see them as fucking crabs? they fought like crabs. They didn't have any, like, they were immune to Hydro, it looks like, at least. They were weak to Hydro. True, I've already bothered you so much already, but there's one final potion that needs testing. Are you still okay with that? Well, we've gotten this far. A Traveler's Drug Addiction arc. Hey, I would say that if we did actually try Synth yesterday, like, if the Traveler was like, I wonder what this does, gulp, and he fucking got addicted to Synth. Like, exactly, what would the point of all this be if we gave up halfway? That said, it's not like Paimon's not worried or anything. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, next up was the True Sight Potion. Wait, just a minute. The first one is Super Duper Potion, next was Kosi Tosi, and this one is called the True Sight Potion, which means it can let people see the truth. What's wrong with that? It's nothing. Paimon just think it's that this one name's a completely different compared to the others. It's like a 360 degrees turn. Doesn't that mean it's no different? Oh, Paimon doesn't have that many fingers. You know what, Paimon? You know what Paimon means anyways. Pretty sure Synth wouldn't do anything to people who are not from Fontaine. I don't know. That's why it stayed in Fontaine. It wasn't in other regions. That's why it wasn't exported, because it doesn't affect anybody. It did increase their sensitivity to Hydro. That is true, but and it did kind of get them high, because they did see the Oceanid. So, you know, it's whatever. Because the Master Potioneer named the first two for me, and I named this one. I'm no good at names, though, so it's definitely not as good as the names she came up with. Really, Paimon thought it was the other way around. Either way, have some more confidence. In fact, that's a proper name for a potion. Thanks. Anyway, this potion's different from the previous two, so it might be very dangerous. So please come to my workshop. If you think about it, drinking primordial water is the equivalent to drinking bacteria-filled water? I don't see how that works. This one sounds like a real doozy. Let's begin then. Primordial soup. I mean, but we don't actually know what primordial water actually. All we know is it's water from the primordial sea. We don't know what that actually like entails. Yeah, Nuvolette said that like the primordial sea was like the beginning of life, but where all life started, yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're drinking bacteria. That'd be weird if we were. And also, and like a lot of, I can't imagine most of the water in Teyvat being very clean in most situations. Whoa, hot water, hot chocolate. What are you? That looks like a comet. And yeah, I have read that. It's which one is it actually? No, not these. Change it daily. Boop. It's these ones. Sacred Dewdrop. If we keep drifting like, yeah, I know, shut up. Give me a second. I need to just play. I need to explore so I don't have any like temptations. And honestly, at this point, I don't think we'll actually fully, we won't finish this quest today. We'll just get a good start on it. Which, yeah, all the interesting shit happens at the end, but... This place is my house, and welcome to my humble abode. Please don't mind the mess, and all comments are welcome, and don't need to be so formal. So this place is a quiet spot suited for painting because it's a good distance from the village, huh? I'm back, Seymour. It only takes 1 hour to finish. We have been doing this quest for 48 minutes. This is Seymour. He's family. Seymour, these two are Whaley and Paimon. They're nice people who stopped others from giving me Mora. Don't phrase it like that. I have been streaming for 1 hour and 20. I started recording the beginning of this quest for 40 minutes. Seymour can talk, and he's also my best friend. He even critiques my paintings. I see your judgment is very sharp, milady. Just talked again. Paimon sure that Mamere isn't doing ventriloquism. Did someone give it to you as a gift? That's not it. We met when I was looking for paints nearby once. That's when I discovered poor Seymour lying in a pile of junk, all alone. Good boy, yeah. But we can't pet him. Pretty rude, huh, this Seymour? He's probably just shy. I don't need to take it personally. Sorry about that. For some reason, Seymour only talks to me. He falls silent when faced with other people. Just like this. Sure, you know, he might be one of those clockwork mecha. Do you just talk to him all the time in there? Yeah, no one in the village really understands art, so there's never much to talk about. I mean, they care about me, but holding a conversation can be tough. Autism. They definitely don't show as much interest in my paintings as you do, Paimon. Other than Mr. Jacob, only Seymour ever talks to me about art. Well, Paimon does want to see how cool and pretty she'd look in your work. Also, this is Mr. Jacob, a friend of yours too. Yep, that's the art collector from before who wanted to exchange my paintings for Mora. He's cool and gentle. He told me all kinds of things about art. He even said that he could understand those paintings. Despite all that, she didn't sell a single one to him in the end. The harder something is to come by, the more incredible it tends to be. Wait, might Mamere's paintings be priceless treasures? No neurotypicals allowed in Fontaine? True. That's kind of what I'm... Okay. There's a number of them, but they're just hard to come by. The neurotypical people are the evil ones. No. Let's put that aside now, though. It's time to paint. She's so happy. I love her. Yeah, the fact that they were trying to give her 500 grand is incredible. Walk around. Bottle. This looks like paint. There's only a little left, but still. Hi, I'm just a little dizzy. Huh, a flying white fish. Why don't we sit down and take a break here first? You might be tired from all that swimming. I'm fine now. That's good, but don't push yourself, all right? If you feel sick later, just say so. Willie, Paimon. Mamere, are your painting tools ready? Again, welcome to my humble abode. Please don't mind the mess, and all comments are welcome. But I think I'm out of paint. Huh? I mean, the stuff that should be in that bottle, a warm and beautiful color. Anyway, sorry, but please wait here for a moment. I'll go gather some paints. I'll be right back. No need to apologize. It probably is a masterpiece. Yeah. Okay. Do you need to collect all the paints yourself? I do remember, yeah, helping Albedo collect Star Silver. Yeah, I want to draw the most beautiful things. Common paints are fine, but they won't be able to portray the warmth that whaley art emanates or Paimon shine. Oh, fuck. Reading is hard. Give me a second, I'm gonna gather the paints I need. We can help. That's right, your hands are so short. Why do they keep saying short hands? Like, that's not the word to describe it, or is it? It doesn't feel like that's the word that you would use to describe it. It might be tough for you to hold the paint bucket by yourself. My hands aren't short. Ugh. I mean, they're quite, but they're not. They're stubby, and she doesn't have fingers. It's not that her hands are short. I've always gone out to get paints on my own, so I'm used to it. Why are you apologizing? Oh, I get it, Paimon. You feel bad for me because Seymour can't move and might be lonely while collecting paint, right? You're so nice. Yeah, they look like mittens. I wouldn't call a mittened hand short. It's clumsy. It's not as capable. But, like, it's not short. Let's go together. Yada yada. Ba ba ba. Boppity boopity. Boppity boopity. Woo doo doo. Let's go gather some paints for who's and what's it's. Collect paint with Mamere. Yeet. Bye, Seymour. How long would it usually take for you to gather paints? Normally about a day, I say. My God. A whole day. This time I'm just drawing a portrait for you two, so it should be, yeah. Melusi's can't give the middle finger. This is truly a tragedy. But they don't seem like the kind of species or culture to do that. These gentle and friendly creatures over there, you should... What gently and gentle and friendly creatures? Jesus. They charged right at us. I'm sorry, this is my first time encountering such a thing too. Why would they? Don't worry about it. This happens to us in adventures often. Look, Whaley Paimon, those are the ores that we need. Now, what we need to do is... Siege Wayne is the only one. I forgot about that. I forgot that she's the character that we're eventually gonna get, hopefully. I'll show you how the pros do it. Please wait, digging directly isn't gonna work. These are really hard, so we need to use that prism over there to resonate. Is it calming them down? Oh. So that's how we're doing this, huh? But as long as we grind this ore into a powder, we can make paints, right? She probably went up ahead. These red rocks remind you of something? They remind me of the, yeah, Durin. The Durin shit, but they also remind me of the corruption node thingies in the, yeah, but mostly Durin. Red rocks. Red rocks? Like the amphitheater? Bro. Festering Desire vibes? Yeah. Which is weird because there are definitely some weird shit going on with this area, Fontaine. There is definitely a dead dragon. Nothing. I'm just a bit dizzy. It's like before. Have you not had enough to eat or something? Drink water, bitch. That's what I'm gonna do. Drink more water. It's hot and humid out. Thanks, Paimon. Okay. Yeah, fucking red stone. Potions hitting all at once.
Rain outlines your fate. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Go.
Thank you.
If we bury it, maybe.
Hold on. We'll do... No way, Minecraft reference, bro. Redstone. Oh yeah, child's vision is still here. That's a little strange. Watch, that's the memorial item that we're gonna get. It's just, you know, tainted blood, monolith fragment, funerary mask, silver twig, and child's vision. All of these have like a lot of lore tied to them, and then child's vision. Like that's the item for this quest. I'm still suspicious about those things. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. And half a house. Yep. Yeah, these have like the same like. There's no reaction. Oh, okay. I see. To fucking line this shit up.
Go.
Boop. That was the wrong direction. Boop. It's very finicky. Child's gonna be important to the story. He really is, and
Jackpot.
makes me nervous. I feel like maybe he is gonna be the first to die. That'll be great. That'll be incredible. He's just chilling in prison right now, and I find that hilarious. Like, looks like we already gathered loads of stuff. That should do it, right? Wow, so much ore. I can make lots and lots of paint with these. Thank you so much. No need, but they're all red ore. Will you have enough colors to use? Don't worry about it. Now, time for the last step. Well, if you put it like that, carrying the need to grind the paints, there should be 2 more steps instead. Child sims everywhere. No, I find it hilarious. Well, because, like, everybody has been, like, most people have been kind of lulled into the sense of security. Where, like, oh, this is Genshin. They're not going to kill anybody. And now it's looking like I feel like that's just a complete. That's like a misdirection. Is like, oh no, yeah, we're gonna wait 3 fucking years or more to kill somebody, kill a playable character. Gonna need to grind the paints. There should be 2 more steps ahead. The ores contain a lot of impurities. They look dirty. Shao was close. He was very close, but he wasn't there. We got a good old legitimate Deus Ex Machina from Venti, Zhongli, somebody. I forget what that quest was. Yeah, it made a lot more sense that he lived, but watch as the community becomes pissed at Hoyoverse if they kill Child, even the people have been wanting characters to die for a while. I know. That's the duality. And like everybody's gonna get mad if something that drastic happens, and like nobody, no matter who they kill first, somebody's gonna get mad. That's just the inevitability of fandom. But like, yeah, I would find it really funny if they did Childs. That would be so hilarious. This way the amount of impurities will decrease. But shouldn't we just use the pure ores to make the paints from the beginning? There aren't that many high purity ores around, silly. You might as well be saying that if there's no Tidalga to eat, let's have poisson champ pie instead. Child will live till Snezhnaya then die? Maybe. I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense. But imagine how brutal it would be if we watched Child die here in Fontaine, and we had to wait until we go to Snezhnaya to tell his family, yeah, so, Tartaglia died. Sorry, too, sir. You won't go fishing with him again. I think Child would go berserk. As a last stand, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, here's his vision to remember him by. It's gone masterless. Sorry about that. Couldn't do anything about it. Yada yada. Bye-bye, Ajax. Although I did see a really good tweet that was the theory that Child's vision is going all squidgy is because his ambition is in flux. Because everything that happened in Golden House, his whole, like, he doesn't really know what he's doing with himself. Right? He really doesn't fully understand what he's doing with his life anymore. Because, you know, he failed his mission in Liyue, and he's just kind of been aimlessly bebopping around Teyvat since then. And now he's just here doing shit for Northland Bank. So, like, his ambition is in flux right now. He's kind of in this transitional period in his life. Yeah, he's like on a journey of self-discovery, and that's why his vision is being weird. He just say that he wants to leave the Fatui and join us, and that shift would be a shift of ambitions. Exactly, exactly. A shortcut looks like a pretty ominous for one. Well, I always take paths like these. They're safe and warm. That's not a good sign. You're also a Melazine. You're weird and magic. He's just an errand boy, and he's realizing that. Exactly. Maybe he'll get a new vision. That'll be interesting if people can get two visions. Like, yes, I underwent character development, and now I have two visions. That would be wild. Okay, so this is very weird looking. Whoa. Whoa, Paimon feels nauseous. The shortcut really was something. Was that part of the Melazine culture too? On closer inspection, it looks like we did pass by this place when we came down. I think there was such a large stone over there. That's right, and this place feels warm and safe, doesn't it? Father told me about it, and it contains high purity ores. I'll take care of the ones here, so just wait for me. Maybe not two visions, but changing of a vision? Yeah, true. Well, because, like, yeah, we saw what happens when a vision becomes masterless. It goes dull and gray. So why not change the vision itself? Child gets power recruited by Pyro Child. That would be incredible. They can't do Animo again? Who knows? Who says? But the colors are totally different. Pretty obvious differences between the different shades of red, right? I couldn't tell. It's fine. The differences are actually really small. It's not real that you're not able to tell the difference. So they have sensitivity to color. Maybe they'll pull a Danheng, which is interesting if they do that 3 years into the game. Well, because like they did Danheng in like the first couple of months. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. Either way, Paimon didn't know that this painting was such tough work. Mining, gathering different ores, and to make paints. Paimon used to think it was just about putting paint on the canvas. What is going on? I hear something. Don't worry about me. That's exactly how you get Paimon worried. This has been something to do with red ores. Some ores do contain toxins that affect people's minds. Well, that would have been nice to know. Oh wait, no, okay. But Mamere's been working with these ores all this time, so they should be fine. By the way, what are they exactly? Paimon wonders if they'd fetch a good price. Do you have the map you'll understand? Okay. Collect some extra and sell it to merchants outside. Ores that are even higher in purity. Well, Mamere does need some, so shut it. Certain prisms can be picked up and redeployed at certain locations. Okay. A very warm place, a very lonely place. That's a shortcut. My game froze. There it is. Yeah, because there are the ribs here. So is it the same thing it's like that same weird energy that's causing Dragonspine to be weird? Similar thing, big ass dead thing, because I think that's the skull, or part of the skull, or something along those lines. Because I did notice when I was exploring, yeah, this skeleton is fucking gigantic. Because it stretches from down here to up here. Darren is just... Durin is literally just right here. He's like buried a little bit, but he's just right here. This skull, or this skeleton stretches like half this fucking island. And then fucking Urabashi is also tiny in comparison. Like a pep size. That is definitely like a pep sized. That's fucking huge. Okay, I just need to move it over here. Where's the other one? Over here. Ooh, okay. Oh, I need to grab another one. Okay, got it. Hello? Oh, I have to activate it. Okay. I see.
Go!
This puzzle's a nightmare on controllers. Gotta love it.
Phew.
Can only imagine what it fucking is on mobile. Redstone.
If we bury it,
Whoa.
maybe it'll spring back to life. Huh?
Mamere moment. Yeah, the aim is super sensitive. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, that's... Thank you. Nice, beautiful paints. Here we come. Let's head back. You seem rather pleased. Is that obvious? Your tail's practically wagging. Oh my god, that's adorable. Do Melusine tails wag? That's awesome. I love that. No, it isn't. But you're right, I am very happy. You can make lots of paint now. Well, so that's part of it. Let's just head back first. Okay. Let's go back. I like the little doodles. That's hilarious. Although, okay, it is interesting. It is interesting though, right? That Durin caused the caused Dragonspine to go cold, but In the Melusine's case, it's the opposite. It's very warm. So there's an effect on their living place that's causing it to be really warm.
Follow the wind.
Where is this? Okay, whatever. No. The cold is... Did it? No, I swear the cold was because of Durin's corruption. It's been so fucking long since we've talked about Dragonspine. Celestial Mana dropped them. Okay. Durin was slain? No, that's... Oh, no, it's the other way around. The mountain was cold way before Durin was slain there. Because Salvindignir was way long ago. Durin was slain shortly before the Cataclysm. Yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense then. Yeah, the Scarlet Quartz does have warming properties. That's true. That's actually a good point, Roosevelt. So, okay, so for some reason these dragons naturally are just warmer. Or their blood is incredibly warm. Huh. Interesting. Searched your place, but you couldn't find any of the paints you wanted. You couldn't? We did find some bottles that once contained paints, though. They gave off a very pungent smell and made us all feel queasy. Well, alcohol is warm too. Okay, true. I see, so the paints have been used up. Well, that's an unfortunate coincidence. Well then, Miss Erus, please take your people to clean up this place. As things stand, this would make for too shocking a sight, I think. As for the paints, I'll figure something out later. This guy, low-key? No, he is stealing paint, or trying to steal paints. Sorry, sir, we couldn't complete your commission. Before you could personally come to that little squirt's aid, those two strangers came and stole the moment. It's fine, I'm not bothered by this. Well, it's not so much about that, but don't you think that this would count as a case of force majeure as such? So about the remuneration we discussed previously. Don't worry, you'll be paid as per usual. Shambolic doodles. And what are you doing here? Hey, purple guy, are you in cahoots with these thieves who wanted to steal Mamere's paintings? Oh, Paimon knows what you're up to, all right. You hired these people to steal Mamere's artwork to create an opportunity for you to rescue her, win her trust, and then achieve some unspeakable aims. The first quest, yeah, I didn't necessarily realize the potion quest was a different one. The man behind the slaughter, he's the purple man. Fucking play the FNAF 2 song. Okay. Each one are important. Yeah, exactly. I figured. Eavesdropping is a bad habit, good sir, good lady. You are eavesdropping about fucking stealing shit, so don't you dare try and turn this on us. Eavesdropping is markedly better than robbery. And you're the one to talk, coming here to slaunt on the sly and ransacking someone's house when they're not in. You've got some chic to call others out. This is her house. Who are you? You can call me Jacob. I am a traveling collector of art. Good to see you again as well, Miss Mamere. Mr. Jacob. So were all the things you told me lies? That you've never seen paintings like these before, and you'd like to collect them? That you could understand them? You did all that for things that have nothing to do with paintings themselves, right? You misunderstand, Miss Mamere. I have never intended to deceive you. Even now, I have nothing but admiration for your work. But you called them shambolic doodles. I feel so bad for her. I remember the name being stated. I forget in what context. I would have to look through the quest again. Yeah, I do remember it being stated. I remember seeing that name somewhere during the research at the end. Okay. Yeah, so it was in the underground. Was he working with Vacher? Was he one of like the researchers for Vacher or something? And I apologize for my imprecise use of words. I was truly mesmerized by their unpredictable, chaotic nature, and I can appreciate the beauty. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, really? Of course I mean it. Your skills are most enchanting, and your use of colors and persistence is... Yep. Don't be taking them by so easily. What do you want the paints for? What an interesting question. A fine question indeed. Don't fucking dodge. Let me ask you this instead. What else do you think these paints can be used for? You tried to buy her paintings for a high price, and you also hired to trouble her and ransack her house. You didn't have to go this far for your own drawings, did you? Yes, why indeed. Consider that for a question for further exploration after this discussion. For now, let me venture a guess. You have just collected the raw materials for the paints, am I correct? In this case, sir, allows me to ask you a question. Could you give those materials to me? I have no quarrel with you. As such, we need not be enemies. Fuck you. In return, I can give you any amount of more as long as you... Why are you asking me? I hate this man. That is a weird use of the super text. What? Regardless, I will answer honestly. You and I both know that Miss Mamere will not stop me from obtaining her paints, but that the same cannot be said for you. Will not / cannot. That's a unique that's a use of the supertext I have not used, because usually the supertext is used to like give you synonyms for people, but just double meanings? That's weird. Hello, Bianconi. First time speaking here. Welcome in, welcome in. Love your theory videos, and plus I wrote because I did this quest earlier on and remain impressed. I'm curious to see where this is going, because I don't like this man. I hate this man. But thank you, and welcome in. I never said anything like that. I'm not listening to you, liar. Hush now. Say no more, Miss Mamere. I just realized there's a Hydroculus right there. Give the correct answer, won't you, sir? He's so slimy. He's so slimy. Can we just like chop his head off real quick? That'd be great. That will be all. Miss Iris, I'd like to change the original terms of our commission. Get rid of these people. As for your pay, we'll 7 times the original amount due. Yeah, these Eremites are getting shit. Take a sensible and necessary action towards achieving a future far beyond our imaginations. Sevenfold pay. There's no arguing then. Sorry, buddy. Please do not mind my appearance, milady. My prime directive is to protect you. Affirmative. I am here, milady. You are as gentle, lovely, and radiant as ever. Please step back. What?
The wind knows me.
body. Huh?
Okay, now they're a little tankier. He just got flung back from the wall. I pinned him against the wall. He just got flung. Let's go Seymour. Slay, bitch. Oh. I am in love with the music from this region so far. I am loving it so much. Dot dot dot. I have to eat junk, that's all. Still want to go at it? Well then, I'll take my leave, good sir and ladies. Ah yes, and you, thinking machine. Let's go. Miss Iris, we have other things to do. Purple guy. Okay. There's something wrong with Seymour. My Charlie's Seymour. You take damage during the battle? He's just slaying me as a certain someone. Huh. Mamere, you alright? Oh, Seymour, Mr. Jacob. He always intended to trick me by saying all those things like, I love your paintings and I can understand your paintings. Even worse, he damaged you this badly. I won't forgive him. I won't. I feel so bad for Mamere now, dude. That's so mean. Look for an engineer in the court of Fontaine. They should be able to fix up or even improve him. We could also help you find more paints along the way. Just what's the point of all my old work? If Seymour can't be cured, if Seymour can't appraise these works like he used to. Is Jacob an alias? I don't remember. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so Jacob Ingold's figured from the Cataclysm 500 years ago? Oh my god, okay. Huh. Artworks that no one understands. Those aren't really artworks, are they? Block doodles. Don't say that. Even the purple guy. Dude, I can't unthink that. Oh my god. First Amber Lee Connors, and now, hey, okay. One, I'm not huge with spoilers when it comes to stuff like this. So, but I know what I like with spoilers, so don't do that. I know what I'm okay with. But yeah, first with Amber Lee Connors voicing Fontaine, or voicing Focalors, and now them just calling Jacob fucking purple guy. Man. That's so dumb. What do you mean by everyone in the village not understanding art? Exactly that. No one understands my paintings. Yeah, I'll look up when I want. I'll look up whatever when I want to look something up. It's, yeah. They only don't get it because they don't have your artistic background, so they can't get the hidden meanings. Paimon doesn't understand art either, apparently. Sure. Well, everything's about context anyway, right? That means you'll need societal knowledge and an understanding of history. I need to get that Hydroculus. What Paimon wants to say is, can we see your paintings? Sure. Pick up a painting from the ground. Okay, we got a tinge from that. It's so beautiful. For example, these details here, they've really got that immersive feeling. Paimon couldn't tell what you painted, but it really is beautiful. So that's how it was. I see. This painting depicts... two bears clapping their hands together. A drowned throne or a burning snowfield. Burning snowfield, because we've been... maybe? Burning? Now that you mention it. Wait, you really got it? And what did you think of this painting? It's very beautiful. You don't have to lie, you know. Have more confidence. Paimon didn't get your painting, but she certainly thought it was very pretty. Big throne, she gave the same reaction. Okay. Thank you. There are so many things I want to express through my paintings, so many beautiful things I want to see to them. It makes me so happy to hear you say that. Still, this really is the first time someone has understood my paintings. The other villagers think they're beautiful, but that's all they can tell me. And slowly I begin to understand. Even though they don't get my paintings, they were still trying to be nice to me by saying that they look beautiful. It's really kind of them, but I don't think that's good. So I was really happy when Mr. Jacob said that he was, when he understood what I was trying to convey through my paintings. I thought, finally, someone can see what I wanted to show. That purple guy, he's just awful. Right, but none of that matters now. Father told me of many beautiful sights. I feel that the world is a lovely place and it makes me happy. However, I'm not a good speaker, so I want to make others happy through my paintings. Autism. It's so autism. Okay. There are no such thing as neurotypicals in this goddamn game. But most Melusines only know how to encourage me by saying that my paintings are beautiful. I like them too, but I still want to have someone around who gets my paintings. That's why Seymour is such an important friend to me. Unlike the others, he pays attention to my paintings and critiques them. That's also why I was happy when I met Jacob. After I first heard what Jacob had said, I thought to myself, in the future, I should only show my paintings to Seymour. Others don't understand my work, so they only try not to hurt my feelings. But since you and Whaley can understand them, that means they're not entirely beyond comprehension. It means that there are people who can really see the beautiful things that I wanted to show. So like Seymour, you're now my best friends too. Well, science ain't that advanced. Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No one would diagnose it. But no one needs a diagnosis. They're just different, and that's all that matters. It's fine. Nobody is neurotypical in Fontaine. Everybody is... Everybody is so neurodiverse. Oh my god. There's like so many different flavors of autism too, which is incredible. It's fine, we're friends after all. Looks like you're in a good mood again, that's great. Baby hands Paimon. Oh my god, I love her. Alright. Paimon takes it back. It's alright, since my hands aren't short at all. But speaking of painting, I really am sorry that I won't be able to paint for you at the moment. Which one is your favorite flavor from the autism store? I don't know. I like me some Lynette, but also Mamere is awesome. I'm loving Mamere. I'm loving Mamere's flavor of autism. I want to fix Seymour myself. Okay. You know how to fix Clockwork Mecha too? Strange that you would even ask, Paimon. Of course not. What? Father said that he's seen a lot of machines, both intact and dismantled, so he could teach me how to fix Seymour. You've mentioned this father a few... Is it Arlecchino? I swear. I can fix him. No, but she's used male pronouns for... Okay, never mind. It actually is father. Did Paimon say something bad? Why did you stop talking? Here we go again? Oh, okay, I see. Father is the dragon. Are the ones I have at home not enough? Then... Yes, I'll try, thanks. Huh, okay, interesting. Father has told me how to cure Seymour. We just need to collect enough components and... Nobody could say Arlecchino is mother. I love it. Similar to how a pep had her creatures. Okay. But the dragon is, in quotation marks, dead. I find it interesting. We're continuing this pattern of dead things aren't really dead. Since dead, but also not. Seymour that is in hibernation mode. I mean, if I saw a skeleton out while hiking, I would not consider that thing in hibernation. Father is father. Wait, could the two of you not hear Father's voice? Of course we did. Has Seymour's breakdown hit her too hard? Dragons are pure elemental beings. Yeah, because there was also the dragon and Ching. There's the dragon Ching who died and is still fucking shit up in Qingzi Village and Wuwang Hill, or was until he was sealed. So we'll need some components. This is what I'm talking about. Pretty, isn't it? It's a screw. This is a scrap mechanical part. Are they really scrap though? They're so shiny and pretty, and they're everywhere here. Everyone in the village really likes them, and so they all have some. How does Father understand how that works though? Weird. Gods technically never die. Yeah. Not all Archons are the same. Yeah, exactly. Which is weird, cause like, it's like, and that makes me think, what the fuck is Farina? Cause we, as far as we know, none of the Archons are of the same like species or being. They're all extremely diverse in how they came to be, as far as we know, because their origins are only like via unreliable narration. Yeah, none of them are humans. As far as we know, I don't think we fully understand where A and, yeah, where the Electro sisters came from. From what I remember, they just kind of existed. They might be Kami. Okay. And again, it's weird because none of them are very solid. Because they very well could be of the same species. We just don't know because no one's actually ever told us. Like, in Venti's story quest, we get that cutscene and we get like the little wind spirit next to the nameless bard that is supposed to be Venti, but that's also, we don't know how reliable that narration, the narrator, which is the camera in that situation, is in that cutscene. So we don't know if that's actually what Venti was, or if he's the same as fucking Zhongli or A or whatever. It's not really a trope. It's not a trope. It's a narrative device. He refers to himself as one spirit? Okay, true. But like, we still have no fucking idea what Morax is, which is the weird one. The gradient of dreams and ochre. Key. Oh, well, look at me actually getting XP for once. Yeah, well, because, like, the definition of Adeptus is based off of Zhongli. But, like, we don't know what he fucking is. Tall Stranger and Paimon's Paimon, and he's Whaley. I love how we've gotten the Paimon's Paimon line so many times. Serene. Yeah, no, not even artifacts are reliable. Nothing is reliable in Hoyoverse games. Not even artifacts. There has been times when things have been contradicted and or corrected from artifacts. Artifacts will cross-check other sources, but other sources also have cross-checked artifacts. It's almost like they're emulating real fucking history. It's crazy. Because there's no such thing as a reliable narrator in history, so woo. Still, what's your name? I'm Serene, just call me Serene. I think something like that would occur. They can retcon whatever they want to, blame it on the unreliable narrator. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because designing a history via unreliable narration is harder than you would think, because you have to make sure that everything cross-checks itself in a sensible way. Right? Like, you have to be careful. I mean, yes, you can do that. Maybe HI3 did that, but you have to be careful with how you do it. You can't just retcon a major piece of information without specifically designing other sources to help with that retcon. Because again, that saying this is wrong means that, yes, certain sources that say something wrong, you could just say that was unreliable narration, but also there are other sources that you have to make sure are cross-checked it gets very messy. It gets very, very, very messy. And I think Irminsul will play a major part in it, but that's why the only time Irminsul has come into play was for Rukhdevata, and that wasn't even really a retcon. That's just her getting erased from Irminsul. She still existed. It's just everything, like, Irminsul just pretty much came up with a cover story as to why everything happened anyways. Trust me, I know how unreliable narration works. I was into Elder Scrolls lore. I can do this shit for days. Yeah, even the story of humanity itself is not fully understood. What's interesting about the story about humanity in this game is it's mostly told through myth and legend, which is interesting. Elder Scrolls lore was a pain in the ass. It still is, particularly because TES Online exists. TES Online lore fucking sucks. If that's the case, then please take this. Thank you. There's still... Oh yeah, no, there are still plenty of things being discovered. And, like, theories and shit being discovered about Elder Scrolls lore. Because it's so incredibly dense and there's so much unreliable narration, like, you have to read everything to get the full picture. And even then, I was referring to real life. Oh, okay. Yeah, true. We still don't fully understand what the fuck the Eye of Magnus was for. Like, we're still, like, piecing shit together about the Eye of Magnus. So Eye outside. Are we gonna go beat up some fuckers? Where are we going? Okay. So just talk to some Melazines. Before I do that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue on with this. Give me a quick second. All right, we're back. Let's get back into this. No, not Honkai Star Rail. Do not do that. At what point do creators just make mistakes about lore and it isn't just unreliable narration? I mean, that's the thing. If you make a mistake about the lore, I mean, either way, like, writers are going to make mistakes. That's inevitable. It's not. Yeah, but also when when you make a mistake when it comes to unreliable narration, it's not really a mistake anymore. It's just unreliable narration. Like the term mistake really loses meaning when you're that deep into making lore that is just this. That is about there being incorrect information or misleading information that you have to sort through. Is this like Fontaine's Aranyaka? Yes, but not nearly as bad. This is the Melusine quest, but it is not nearly as long from what I understand. Yeah, I still have not completed Aranara. It's absurdly shorter. Yeah.
I present to you
Wait, what did I need to do?
my newest dish.
Okay, that wasn't anything.
Would you be willing to
I think
participate?
there's some other quests you'd have to do.
Finally a day off.
Oh, is the so is like the potion quest? Is like the potion quest one of the things that you have to do?
Something more trendy.
The whole quest series? Okay. I mean, I already did. Do I have to speak with her again?
Help solve everyone's troubles.
Can Attila? She's been puzzling over a certain book. Okay.
Finally a day off. Time for me to get some well-earned rest. I present to you.
Sorry, I'm stealing your shit.
What a cute treasure
Now my
coffin.
question is, where is she?
Go.
Slousy.
Huh?
Am I just being blind? Where are you? I would not expect you to be in the middle of...
If only I had something more
Hello.
trendy.
I like how they're all voiced.
Hi. Would you be willing to participate in an interview?
I don't see. Is it the Melusine in the water? Okay. Which one? It's been ongoing since he bought Twitter in the first place. Something you can't make any sense of. You just meditate. Maybe you can find the right answers. Time was fine then. Everyone's thoughts on Act 2. I enjoyed Act 2. Yeah, he's trying to remove blocking, but he can't do that unless he wants to take the app off of Google Play and iTunes. Yeah, he's trying to get rid of blocking people. I enjoyed Act 2. Act 2 was awesome. The sit-down chat that we got with Nouvelette was something I did not expect. But yeah, it was fun. A lot of way more Navia than I was expecting. Like, again, like I said yesterday, was like I said yesterday, it was. I saw a lot of like line count statistics for 4.0, and it was a lot of Navia, and I was like, really, Navia of all people? And now I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it. It was awesome. There is no heterosexual explanation for Navia and chlorine. I'm just saying. Yeah, I tweeted about that, Hikaru. I put that in fucking Hoyoverse games. In our Hoyoverse games chat. I put a video of it. Why is Jedi play? What the fuck? Boy Jedi is playing Genshin? I am concerned. Okay. Anyways. I know, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, so I tweeted out a cleaned up version of the English one, because I saw Daily Focalor actually quote tweet the Chinese version, and I was like, I'm gonna do that for English because yeah, I can do that. I had to boost it like fucking 30 dB. It's incredible. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. Oh no, it's Amberly Connors. It is 100% Farina. Oh my god, no. Yeah, it is 100% Farina. If you take a listen to it, it is, oh my god, so Farina. That's way too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you heard that we Mezzalians can see things that humans cannot see. For some reason, I see things differently, even when compared to other Melusines. I can always find things that have always been hidden. What is Farina? Farina is Farina. Farina's Farina, don't worry about it. The nature of things is hidden beneath them, and that this nature decides their future. That's weird. Okay. That's the case. How did you know that we're outsiders? Well, though what we see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower no matter how strange the color, right? Oh, okay, Ryo. It's on my Twitter. It's my most recent tweet. If you go into the in the middle of the fountain outside of the Opera Epiclese, and you listen very closely, you can hear a secret voice line from Farina of her crying. My most recent tweet, I have it cleaned up and boosted it like to oblivion. So if you want to listen to that Easter egg. So yeah, she's crying. She's pretty much saying, "Oh, it's so interminable. It's awful. I'm lonely. When will it end? Oh, boo-hoo. I've only been doing this for 500 years when the fucking Zhongli has probably been lonely for 3 times that. More than that. As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the concepts that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit in. And it's just on. It's just masking. She's just talking about masking. She's just talking about masking. Okay. If you hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems that I still have lots to learn. That's a whole bunch of stuff that Paimon didn't really get. On that note, we've been talking for ages. Yes? Hi, Killian. I know I do. I know. Give me a second. No? Okay. Hello. Yeah. Give me a second. I'll wrap up, but... Okay. No, we're going right now, Maddie. Sorry, my friends. No. Okay. I think Farina's a very interesting character. I was expecting her to be a bit of a sociopath and antagonist. No, she's an anxious wreck, and she's like, she very much loves her people, and she doesn't want to do what she's doing, but she is. I feel like she's carrying a burden. I think she's carrying a burden that no one else does. Like, no one else. Like, she doesn't want anybody to carry that burden. And so she's very weighed down by this, but, you know. She's not doing so hot. She's mentally, she's barely keeping it together. Amber's delivery on time. Oh, I know. It was so good. I moved past it on stream, but like, oh. What's the name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity to different perceptions? Still, everyone calls me Kenotila, and you may do so as well. Wow, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. Roundabout? Is that how you see it? She's a mood, just like Idia? Yeah. I wouldn't call her necessarily a mood, but she is a very tragic character. We'll say that much. I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I'm merely making deductions and inferences based on what I have read in books. You keep talking about what you've read in books. Do Millennials read too? It's being convenient for you to turn pages, right? Well, maybe they don't use their hands, but the feelers on their heads. Okay, sure, Paimon. I don't really care. There's even a book that I couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it, ever so little. But lately I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and find a way forward. A book that can't be understood. Are arcane secrets never meant to be known by anyone, usually encrypted in books like that? Speaking of secrets, it usually means treasure. If you're interested, why don't I take you there to have a look? That book is important to me and I must find a way to understand it. Appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you'll be able to understand the book quite easily. I have certainly solved a puzzle or two. Paimon has a ball of colors. Makes me think Paimon is a ball of different elemental energy. Yeah, well, because, like... she's definitely not one element, and that, we have figured that out, I think, at this point. Omni. Yeah, true. Omni element. Which kind of canonizes Omni Element in a really weird way. Elemental Soup Paimon is real. She is soup. She is not at soup, she is soup. We cracked the lore, y'all. We cracked Genshin lore. Omni Element is probably the element of celestial gods. Yeah, well, because that makes sense to like split and lock people to one element or like fragments. Maybe it's like light, right? Maybe it's like light, where it's like the elements that we get in game is like filtered through like a for lack of a better word, a prism, and so we get all of these different elements, which are just kind of like certain wavelengths of the same thing, which is the Omni element, if that makes any sense. It's like a rainbow to white light, right? Dane's power is more abyssal. It's definitely more on the quantum side of anything. Abyss would be the lack of light. Yeah, exactly. Or just quantum, whatever. Theories from the start of the game. Yeah, but now it's kind of confirming it more in this really weird way. Like, yes, that theory's been around for a long time, but I just feel like it's hinting towards it a little bit more than before. Like the authorities of finality, all authorities come with finality, exactly like this. Yeah. He likes the vision, so maybe he's... Exactly, like the MC can use multiple elements because he's not locked in it. Maybe that's what the purpose of visions are, is to... Like, because I've always been suspicious of visions. I've always, like, thought that there's something more nefarious about them. And it would make a lot of sense if visions are there to lock people to certain elements.
Toodaloo.
Right? Like, so humans are not able to harness the power of pure elemental omni energy. So that kind of secures Celestia's power, since they're the only ones that can use Omni.
But when the moon's out, bathe
We're looking at
in
Fontaine from
moonlight.
different angles, specifically from Liyue. It seems that the entirety of Fontaine is technically in-game like the desert was in 3.0. That would make sense. Yeah, like with the update, having all of this be rendered would make sense. At least low poly render version of this area. Being granted gifts for no reason. Exactly. They're a way for Celestia to keep humans with great... And we've always kind of known that since Inazuma, since we knew that taking away visions fucks you up. But like, it makes a lot of sense that visions would be we lock you to one element so you don't get everything else, but like but that also makes me suspicious about Paimon's true abilities, because like the Melusines are very specifically pointing out, hey, you're not doing shit. But like Paimon has pure elemental energy, or at least if we take her word, that Melusine's word for it, she might very well be pure elemental energy. So why can't she do shit? What's up with Paimon? Once again, the foundational question of Genshin Impact lore. What the fuck is Paimon?
Toodaloo.
Grr. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Okay.
One client, two clients, three clients.
Is Inazuma canon? So in Inazuma, it was shown that not keeping your vision on your person is different from having your vision taken away. There is some like thread that connects you and your vision, metaphorical thread. There is something that connects you and your vision, even if you walk away from your vision. By some form or fashion, the Vision Hunt Decree would cut that thread entirely. Because it was specifically stated in the Inazuma quest, if I'm not mistaken, that you can just walk away from your vision. You can be separated physically from your vision. There was something else going on with the Vision Hunt Decree that caused shit to go wrong. The statue, yeah, it was like a physical destruction of the vision or something. Yeah, being the visions being like, I think they were like melted down or something. I don't know. That Paimon is a balloon. I think that, yeah, I had my suspicions about that. It was truly an illusion, but I'm not entirely sold that it was. Yeah, I feel like that's foreshadowing. But there's something about visions that if you fuck with them in a very specific way, then that thread is cut, and that causes all the negative effects of visions to happen. Yeah, Albedo did say Paimon was an extra organ, and I don't like that.
3 clients.
Also, is Inazuma canon when a literal Inazuma character Ito doesn't get fucked up? I don't know. The canonicity of Inazuma is up in the air right now. Which is concerning because that's an entire Archon quest. That's not like a world quest or like something written in a book. Nah, straight up, it's a fucking world quest. In JP, they use the word yeah, that's well established. Well, because the English word is allogene, yeah. Genshin, and that's the Japanese version of the Chinese word yuan-shan, which is Genshin. And follow, why is Inazuma canonicity being questioned? Because the canonicity of Inazuma is weird because it feels like because all that shit about visions and ambition and all that shit has not been mentioned since Inazuma. And since Inazuma was written in a weird point where Hoyoverse is talked about at like around that time in the game's development, they were doing some weird shit with writers and the writing team. And that's part of the reason why the quest felt so rushed as it was, is because they were in like their writing team was kind of being upended, from what I understand. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but so to me it always feels like Inazuma was just kind of not. I don't know, because like every quest brings up something of importance. And like, you would think that we would return to the idea of what visions were, but we never do. We never even mention it after Inazuma.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight.
So that's why I always say that the canonicity of Inazuma, like I'll treat Inazuma as canon, but I'm tentative. I'm tentative to treat Inazuma as canon because all the major lore drops of Inazuma have not had any impact on the story. So, yeah.
Wanna come over for tea?
That's why I question that. That's why I always I never like to talk about Vision lore because the explanation to me felt very superficial. Yeah. I mean, Einstein straight up says she didn't completely understand the Aquana. Exactly. Unreliable narration. There you go. Okay. I am gonna call it there for today. Very short stream, I know, but I've got shit to do with friends. I will continue this quest off camera. I'm gonna just do it on my own time. There's a lot of reading and shit that goes into this quest, and I think it'll be better for just me to record it. Yeah, I also just need a break from streaming because I have streamed. This would make it 15 hours this in the last 4 days. So yeah, I need to, yeah, I'll definitely record it because I need that footage if I ever want to make theory videos or whatever. I think the first theory video that I want to make is going to be on the talking stick, Natlan lore. And then we'll talk about Fontaine. But yeah, that's that. Back to regular streaming schedule. 2 streams every weekend. We're going to go back to that. No more extra quests. No more extra streams. Regular stream lengths of 3 to 4 hours, not fucking 6 to 7. Because the first Fontaine stream that I did. It was like 6 hours and like 50 minutes. It almost breached 7 hours. But yeah, regular stream lengths. My God. But yeah, so Honkai on Saturday and Genshin on Sunday. Back to regular shit. Why so long? Because Fontaine quest. There's a lot to talk about. Just you wait until the 4.2 quest has me streaming for 10 hours. I would die. Oh my God. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys on Saturday for HSR and next Sunday for more Genshin. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.